George just came to the realization he can't have coffee while on this diet. And I think he's pretty disappointed by it.
Perturbed.
All right, today is October 1st and George and I are starting this diet. So this is phase 1 of the histamine diet, and this is a diet that I'm developing for my Histamine Harmony course, which teaches you how to reverse histamine intolerance naturally. I have some patches of eczema and I'm pregnant, and usually in pregnancy you become more histamine intolerant. So I want to test the diet out. I want to show you guys everything that we're eating, everything that we're doing, and I think this is going to be a very interesting. So essentially phase 1 is going to be for 2 weeks long, and then phase 2 will be another 2 weeks. So it's a pretty strict diet, and so on our refrigerator we have lots of things, but one of those things is this is the grocery list I developed so that we can follow along with this phase 1 diet plan. So when it comes to, I'm gonna look at the list and chat with you, and you're gonna watch George do the dishes. As far as like fruits, okay, we have 4 fruits we can eat: blackberries, blueberries, coconut, and pomegranate. And I have to preface all this with saying the reason I chose the specific things that I did on this grocery list is to heal histamine intolerance from the core. So a lot of gut health, a lot of supporting your body to create the enzymes to break down histamines. So if you know anything about histamine intolerance, DAO enzymes break down histamines. So there's also there's a couple other pathways, and if you get the course, you'll learn about how to break down histamine, but there are certain nutrients that go into that. I think I'm gonna bore you and lose you if I go too far into detail with all this, but I chose the foods on purpose, and these foods heal the core problem. So anyway, back to the list. I have 4 fruits I can eat: blackberries, blueberries, coconut, and pomegranate. The grains I can have are oats, quinoa, and rice. So we're gonna actually make some instant pot oatmeal this morning. So that's kind of where we're leaving off. There's tons of vegetables that you can eat like non-stop in not moderation. And then actually we need to order groceries. So another part that you'll see a little later on is I'm gonna sit down and order some groceries that we need for this. So you'll see another haul, and you'll kind of see some of the groceries that we need for this entire 2-week diet plan. So let's go ahead and make that oatmeal. You're the headless wonder. That's on camera. So oats are allowed, flax seeds are allowed, chia seeds are allowed, honey's allowed. Cinnamon is not allowed because cinnamon is high histamine. So I can't put cinnamon in this. I can put sea salt and I can put coconut oil. So I think that's everything I'm gonna put into this pot, and obviously water to cook the oats. And hopefully it doesn't taste terrible. Most people don't like to eat boring things, so I'm like, I love flavoring things. Actually, we can make blueberry oats. Are you interested?
Yeah, I like blueberries.
Yeah. So I can do we have some frozen blueberries, and I never usually put it in our oats because I make like instant oats. But in this Instant Pot, it doesn't matter that we have frozen blueberries anyway. So George ended up buying like an industrial supply of oatmeal. Like this is a yeah, can you get it? Oh my God. Yeah, so George works in supply chain and he does a really good job at getting us the things that we need in bulk and for a lot cheaper. So we have a ton of oats, a ton of rice, and a ton of quinoa. So that's good for this diet. I try and make enough oats for the week so I don't have to keep making oats. Wait, I want to put nuts in this. We can have macadamia nuts or Brazil nuts. We don't have Brazil nuts. We do have macadamia nuts, but how do you think a macadamia nut blueberry oatmeal sounds? Good? What do you think? Macadamia nut blueberry oatmeal.
I mean, that's what we got right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
Okay, here's our blueberries. I could also do blackberry. What if I...
let's start with blueberry.
Okay. My Instant Pot's just down here. Oh, so just all the blueberries. That's fine. We can have coconut, and I have this, I bought this coconut smoothie pack. Have you guys ever tried this? I don't know how this is gonna be, if it's gonna just like be gritty like coconut or not. Hello. So here's my macadamia nuts. I get them from Whole Foods. These are the Aurora brand, and they are organic macadamia nuts. You know, they're very healthy. They're very good for you. The reason why Brazil nuts are really good is they're a rich source of selenium, and selenium goes into a lot of the healing pathways. Like, it helps, basically helps the whole problem, okay? But you're only supposed to eat like 2 Brazil nuts a day. That's enough selenium that you need in a day. Selenium supports the immune system, and the immune system, typically when you have allergies and histamine intolerance, you have an overactive immune system that's spitting out histamines. And, okay, I'm also gonna put chia seeds in here. So we're trying to balance the immune system and heal the gut. I like chia seeds. They're rich in omega-3. I actually saw on Instagram, Dr. Stephen Gundry was talking bad about chia seeds and said that we should be eating basil seeds instead, like soaking basil seeds. But my rule of thumb is if my body actually feels really good eating something, that's all I care about. So I like chia seeds, and I'm not going to stop. Now I have ground flax seeds. These are both plant sources of omega-3. And then I really want to put butter in this, but the only butter I can have on this stage of the diet is ghee, and we don't have ghee. And ghee's a little bit expensive, so don't have that. But here's our honey. I actually don't really like this honey. It's so runny, and then it gets absolutely everywhere. I like whipped honey because it's thicker, or if it's gonna be so liquidy, I want it to have a pour. I don't know how much I'm putting of any of this stuff in there. I'm not a big recipe girl. I heard someone say this on TikTok the other day, but like they cook with their heart. So it's just like you can feel how much you need to put of something in there. So that's the type of cook I am. If you've ever wondered why I haven't put out a recipe book, it's because I don't think in recipes. I just feel it and then I make it. Hello.
You need help with something?
Yes, I need some coconut oil.
It's too easy.
Celtic sea salt is my favorite. Actually, yeah, no, this is hand-harvested French Celtic salt. So we're gonna put that in there. George loves salt, and I think he's making me really like salt. So we have some, he just got us some coconut oil, a heaping tablespoon, maybe 3 of those.
A heaping.
Yeah, 3 heaping.
3 heaps.
3 heaps. Murder.
She wrote.
Murder, she wrote. Now we just need to add water, and then I'm just gonna put it on the rice setting of my Instant Pot, and then it'll be done. To order groceries. In the mail we get, like, you know, ads in the mail, and usually they're just like stuff that I'm not interested in at all, but we actually got 40% off your first grocery order with DoorDash Pass. So I'm gonna use that, and I'm gonna try to order some stuff off of our grocery list that we don't currently have. All right, I have Dash Pass downloaded onto my phone, and I'm going to record this so you guys can see what I'm doing, but I want to get groceries from Sprouts. Well, that was disappointing. I was gonna order groceries online, but now I'm not sure I can, so. Okay, I think we're back in business. So DoorDash, like, failed. They won't deliver to us. Like, they won't deliver Sprouts to us. They'll deliver these other grocery stores, but then I went on the Sprouts app, and I'm gonna try to put some stuff in my cart from the grocery list, and it says it'll deliver, and it has free delivery. So far in the basket, I have a lactose-free cream cheese, because I really want to make bell peppers with cream cheese, like just like a little snack, like not even like a stuffed bell pepper, but just put a little cream cheese inside of a bell pepper, a little salt, call it a day. Then a pound of grass-fed stir-fried beef, which is like my favorite, so I put 2 of those in the cart. Now, I'm trying to figure out what we need as far as, like, I think my mom's actually going to pick us up blueberries from the farmer's market, so I don't think we need that, but we may need some sweet potatoes. Our favorite is Japanese sweet potatoes, so let's see if I can find those. Yeah, like a white sweet potato. So I'll get 3 of those. We already have some potatoes at the house, but maybe I'm like, well, maybe we should stock up a little bit. I really like those baby potatoes. So let's see if I can find those. They're colorful baby potatoes. So as far as potatoes, in moderation, sweet potatoes, grains is fine in moderation, right? We want to focus on, when I designed the course, in the protocol I said, eat as much of certain veggies as you want. Like, I have a whole list of veggies on here, from cauliflower to carrots to cabbage, shallots. Like, you can eat as much as you want. Everything else pretty much needs to be in moderation. It's also open for meat as well, so I'm going to put chicken. And we have a list on the refrigerator. I know I wrote organic blueberries. I wrote, milk! Sprouts has a really good milk. So I really like their chicken thighs, so I'm gonna,
Milk, salmon, blueberry.
Salmon. We need salmon. So I'm gonna try to give us variety, and I'll just freeze all this meat. So I'm thinking chicken thighs. I love the meat from Sprouts. It's so much better than Whole Foods. Then I'm thinking I could do some chicken breast and then chicken tenders so that we can make, and a rotisserie chicken. I think that's a good idea. They have a Sprouts herb seasoned roasted chicken or an unseasoned roasted chicken. So because we're on this diet, it has to be unseasoned because some of the seasoning might have histamines in it. Gotta change the angle, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know if you guys were too far when I put you over there or if you could hear me, so I moved the camera. I have a little Junie here. And I'm just referencing, again, the phase 1 diet. So we always buy salmon from Sprouts. It's the Sprouts wild caught sockeye salmon. And that comes with like quite a bit, like 2 pounds of salmon in it. But now I want to see if they have any other frozen fish. Just trying to stock up. They do have wild caught cod, but I don't love cod. Tilapia, I don't eat tilapia. Wild caught mahi-mahi. So mahi-mahi is too large of a fish. I am pregnant right now, and you don't want to consume fish that's really large because it has mercury in it. So I guess for now that's fine. Let's see what else we could eat. So actually we were eating through our mozzarella quite quickly, and you can have fresh cheeses if you tolerate cheese. Some people with eczema don't tolerate dairy, but some people do. And so I'm gonna add some mozzarella. I really like, I'm not a big fan of the mozzarella balls, like the big ones, but I really like the small mozzarella balls. So let's see if I could add that to our cart as well. I just decided to make some rice in the Instant Pot. I have that going on down here, and what I did was added some avocado oil. It's technically not on the list until phase 2, but we have it. I don't want to waste it, so we're going to use avocado oil. And then I put thyme, and then I put salt. So I'm going to cook up a huge thing of rice so we can have that for the week as well. Got a little snack of cottage cheese, blackberries, blueberries, and honey. I was just telling George this, so I thought I'd turn on the camera, but I'm thinking, I don't know if we should put the chicken down first and then the veggies on top, or the veggies down bottom and the chicken on top.
Forward.
Well, the only reason I think veggies on bottom is so that they get juicy from the thighs.
The chicken guts?
Yeah?
Okay, there's yours.
Or should they just all be mingled?
I would cook the chicken so it's almost done and then put the vegetables. But that's what I would do.
I think the vegetables might be underdone if we do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Maybe. I ask your opinion, then I don't take it.
I'll leave you over here.
Is anybody else like that with their significant other? I don't know if I'm like that all the time, but...
Is it true that if it's not grass-fed, it's corn?
Yeah, it probably is.
Or did I make it up?
No, that's not that inaccurate. Trying to get some. These are our frozen veggies that I always pull together. I'm going to take some of the broccoli. I wish you could see him. He's dancing at the moment.
No, no.
Okay, George is washing dishes very rudely behind us. But what I'm going to do is spray down the chicken. And I'm just kidding about George. He's very kind for doing the dishes. Sprayed it with avocado oil, and then I'm going to add salt. Salt is probably one of George's favorite words in the whole world. I didn't tell you what was in here veggie-wise, but it's carrots, cabbage, broccoli, cilantro, bell peppers, and then we have the chicken. So we're gonna pop this in the oven. We got the groceries. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Wait, I want to play. You the girl. Yay! Yeah. Okay, so we weren't sure about this delivery. They did in fact deliver. It was in fact free delivery. So we have our groceries. You know what we already bought, but I will put it away and we'll talk about it because some stuff got changed because they didn't have everything at the store. So we were able to get our tiny peppers. So we can eat those with cream cheese.
Right, Tiki?
Oh, you look so cute. I bet he loves that too. Sometimes I find ordering stuff through these things kind of frustrating.
Oh, because they get the wrong stuff.
Yeah, they get like weird stuff or wrong stuff or too much of one thing and not enough of another thing. They did okay. Like these potatoes were supposed to be really small potatoes, not these potatoes. Yeah. It's fine, but it's just a little annoying. Got some sweet potatoes. And the last thing are shallots. And that's our grocery haul for this week. So we'll see how long this actually lasts us because we're actually going through the food relatively quickly. Like I should have probably ordered blueberries, but anyways. Probably off. George is going to show you, he's gonna help me show you all of my eczema flares. Now, I'm gonna play some clips now from maybe like 2 weeks ago. I'll put a timestamp. Okay, here is my arm, the backs of my knees. See, even at this point, it wasn't quite as bad, but you can definitely see it, right? And then you're gonna see what it looks like now. It was worse then, and we've been kind of eating cleaner and cleaner since then, so it's not as bad at all as it was. So, the very first spot that I want to show you is my arm. So, I'm gonna have George help. Okay, cameraman. And I'll put this so you can see. So I had, well, it's still there. It's just very muted and it's healing. But there's a spot that's right there and it's been raised edges and flaky in the center and another one right there. Mm-hmm. And then I have a very small patch right there. This is my right arm now. I have a spot, so yeah, this one's bad. So this one's been pretty consistently bad. So this one's still there. It's my left leg. And then I may have some, yeah, I do have some eczema on the backs of my knees. Flares from here to here. You can still see them, but they're definitely healing a lot better. And then the back of this knee got pretty bad to where it was pretty much this entire area. And you can still see the outlines of it. Look what I made! So I combined cream cheese, ricotta, like a tablespoon of ghee, blueberries, and 6 quail eggs, and this is what I made. So I'm gonna let these, hello miss. Hey. I'm gonna let these cool down and then George and I are gonna have a very fun snack. Babe, look.
Ooh, those look so good.
Don't they look so good?
Can I have all of them?
Well, good morning. This is October 2nd. It's the second day. I'm sick. I don't know with what. I have like all of this throat stuff going on. So I'm in bed and George just brought me our blueberry oatmeal. So I'm gonna eat that. Thank God yesterday we made a ton of like extra food. So I'm probably not gonna vlog today's day of eating. I'm gonna just rest, but just know we're gonna pretty much eat what we ate yesterday. And if we eat something new, I'll just take a clip of it and put a little voiceover. It's been one day on this diet and I swear my eczema looks better. I showed you patches on my arms yesterday and I can see that on the inside of those flares, the skin is actually healing very, very well. And it's the same day, like it's still October 2nd. I had to go live on Instagram and so I did my hair, makeup, put on an outfit. So I thought I'd jump on here while I look half decent and say, hey, it's been one day and I think that this diet is extremely effective. I have to go make lunch now. So I think I'm gonna do potatoes roasted in a cast iron skillet with ghee, more vegetables, and then I have a rotisserie chicken that I'll just heat in the cast iron after it's done, and then I'm gonna save those bones to put and make bone broth later on. Good morning. It's Wednesday, which is October 3rd. My voice is funny, but I'm feeling a little bit better today. We are going out of town just for like 24 hours, and I actually am meal prepping. So I thought it would be very good to show you what I have going on. So inside of here, I have rice, quinoa, ricotta, and mini bell peppers. And then I'm cooking a salmon in my air fryer, so I'll end up putting that in here for lunch. I have cottage cheese, blackberries, blueberries, and macadamia nuts in there. I have cottage cheese mixed with salt in here. So I'm gonna pack these bell peppers and I'm gonna pack some baby carrots inside of this container as well. So that's what I have going on so far with all of this. A fun fact, we're in Target right now. We found organic blueberries and we found cottage cheese. And cottage cheese is allowed. I really like this brand, Good Culture. They're pretty clean. So we're starving and we want breakfast, and so we're in Target and found these things. I wanted to check back in because we're having a very honest moment in Target right now.
My body is eating its insides.
We're very hungry.
My gut is in my head. So what that means to me is I look at cheese and I just want to eat all of these cheeses. And I go in the meat aisle and I see a bunch of things that like pepperonis and things that I'm not supposed to have. And I'm like itching to eat that stuff. So it's a challenge.
Stood for a solid minute in front of the cookie dough aisle. We're definitely hungry, but what's cool is it is challenging us to eat things we don't normally eat. Like I did pick up mascarpone cheese, which I've never tried before. And also I feel like the amount of antioxidants in these blueberries, like we're just gonna be eating blueberries all day, every day. So that's good. Right, so this is where we've stopped and we're having a problem. I'm having a problem where I'm like, look, spooky Oreos. You don't even know what that is.
Exactly. I don't even care anymore. I'll eat them.
Ooh, cookie dough. Cookie. Listen, all know. Look at this aisle. Oh. What you got?
This creamy cookie butter.
Because that's part of the diet.
Oh, it's exactly what. It's the first thing on our list. Sunflower oil, soybean oil.
Good morning. It's Friday and we're at a hotel at the moment. It's actually a pretty nice hotel. It's called Delta by Marriott. And we traveled to see his family, and we got to see his new nephew and his niece and his parents. And so when you saw me yesterday show you what we packed for traveling, that's where we were going. So now we're in the Research Triangle Park, which is in North Carolina. It's like in between Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill. And so we have a day ahead of us trying to figure out what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to a farmer's market. I packed some oatmeal that we're gonna eat. So I think we're gonna go to Whole Foods and try to figure out how we can eat something. I feel like the only thing we've really been eating is like cheese and blueberries this whole time. But I had packed that salmon yesterday, which was pretty good, and so I think we're doing pretty good. We haven't broke the diet, which is good. I mean, it's only been 4 days, so we probably shouldn't. So, hey, what you making?
Steak and cheese.
Steak and cheese. Today's Saturday, and we have some stuff going on. Let me get in front of the camera. We're cooking up a little bit of lunch today. So we have like stir-fry cut pieces of steak with, yeah, there you go, with beets, bell peppers, cabbage, carrots, all of that. And we actually ate that last night. So last night we had the stir-fry cut beef with asparagus, arugula, rice, and quinoa, and ricotta. It was fantastic. So now I want to eat the rest of the stir-fry beef there. So that's in our cast iron skillet. I'm trying to make some French fries over here, so I don't know if you can see them, but we're like, as long as we can have something relatively normal, we're good to go. So I cut these, forget the name of these, like yellow potatoes. And in here I have arrowroot starch, salt, and thyme. Now, I haven't done my research on arrowroot starch to make sure it's low histamine, but I think we should be good to go. And if it is, I can add it to the phase 1 list. So after this, we're gonna go take pictures. That's why we're a little dressed up, to announce our pregnancy online. And we're gonna go to a little garden to do that. And I'm sure you guys will see pictures on Instagram. But, oh yes. So here's George's baby shoes. And we're gonna do something where we're like kind of holding the shoes out. And yeah, that's the idea with that. And so I have to end the vlog here. It's like probably 40 minutes long by this point. So I hope you enjoyed it. We're gonna continue vlogging. I'll put out more videos regarding this diet and things to eat and how it went and all of that. So I'll see you in the next one. Where's your peace sign?